Good morning, collectives, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscription. Okay, so today what I like to do is to get you started with a review of one of my more erotic tarot deck. And the deck that we will be reviewing today is Tarot of Sexual Magic. Okay, and the author of this deck is Laura Fawn. And the artwork is by Moral D. Luca. Okay? I found this deck to be quite interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because I've always wanted to see a deck that represented the sexual aspect of tarot. Okay? This deck, ladies and gentlemen, was created in 2004. Okay? It comes with a little white booklet, as with many other decks that you run across here from time to time. The book itself, ladies and gentlemen, it's only 63 pages, okay? The book also is written and structured in several different languages, from English, Italian, Spanish, Dutch to French, okay? I found the interpretations, however, in this book to be very, very limiting in scope. So, when you're doing your interpretations using these cards, you might not want to rely on the book, which you shouldn't anyway. Usually, I tend to throw my books away and I glean my interpretations from having experienced the card experimentally. Okay? Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this is certainly not a beginner's deck. All right? So, for those of you who are beginners, I wouldn't suggest you start off with this deck because the symbolism you might find to be quite confusing here, okay? And while some of the interpretations the author assigns to cards are quite interesting, I do still feel they're very limiting in scope. Now, regarding spreads here in this book, or in this little white booklet here, if you were looking for those types of things, you wouldn't really necessarily find it in this book. There is one general spread, however, okay, and that spread is a desires and fears type spread. Again, just getting back to the cards, some of the names of the cards have changed. Well, particularly with the cups, they are now defined in this deck as chalices. Okay. Let me go on and show you some of the cards just to give you a sense of how they look so that you can make your best informed decision should you wish to move forward purchasing this deck. All right. We have the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. We have Temperance, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We have the King of Swords. You see how provocative, erotic these cards are? We have the Hermit. Wow, he's sitting here in his withdrawal mode, and look what's happening. We have the Lovers. At least they did put, two different types of females here in this picture. One that's more of a Jezebel and one that seems to be more settled. And it seems that Cupid arrow is striking. So this person has to make a decision. All right, so the symbolism is quite different here. Okay, we have the Four of Chalice. All right, this person certainly doesn't look that bored, does he? All right, we have the Moon. Wow. Mm, okay. We also have the Queen of Chalices. And as you see here, ladies and gentlemen, the cards are also, in terms of its interpretations for various languages, it's broken down. Okay, so there are several languages shown on each card. And ladies and gentlemen, we also have the Sun. All right, so it's quite interesting here. So, as I said, this book really, or this deck really isn't a beginner's deck. It's really more suitable for those of you at a more intermediate or advanced level. Okay, so should you want to I, add this to your collection, I feel that certainly it will be a valuable addition. But if I were to give this deck a rating out of 10, I would certainly give it an 8. All right. Let's check on the price here to see how much it costs so you guys know. sometimes these things don't have prices on them. Or perhaps if it did, I may have taken it off. So I'm sure it wasn't that much over 20 bucks though, you guys. I don't see the price on here. Okay. So again, collectives, thank you so much for viewing. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. If you'd like to schedule anything more personalized, like a reading or some sort, you can certainly access my website or just send me over an email. Okay? Have a nice day, collectors, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts.